Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you everyone for your comments, your views, your subscriptions, your subscribers. Thank you everyone. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the views. Alright, so let's get down to business. That's what it's okay. So there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't know. Private 1 is done for Call to Arms. It's done. It's finished. And today we're gonna pretty much take a look at it, play a little bit of it. I want to give you everything that I showed you, but I'm gonna get to more detail, and then we're gonna talk about the story of what Private 1 is. So it's going to go up in 1. So let's go ahead, and this is Private 1 here. Mission 1. As you can see, I've got Private 2. But this is obviously a mission from Call to Arms. This is a work in progress right here on this one. Private 1. Let's take a look.
The mission is simple. We need to retrieve in a cover all of those guns that keep firing. There's also known as a Russian scientist down there as well. Apparently he's been given the enemy missiles and gun support. Also, one of our men was taken captive as well. This is extremely dangerous from what we believe. We've seen video. He's captured one of our men and killed him on sight. We don't know why. We believe that it's Colonel R. Red 1. Our mission and your mission is to take him out at all cost. When you reach him, the mission will be completed. Over and out, people. Let's get it done.
Turn this down a little bit. It's done. Alright, as you can see here, let's turn this down a little bit so it's not so loud. This is the first mission that you see. They're going to start to attack again. Alright. There's the first mission. I'm going to do 3 missions for a trailer, okay? Alright, this will be the second one, so let's go ahead and exit. Number 3. You're gonna figure out exactly what this is in Private 2. What this is here. There's our other setup here, as you can see. Now the ending.
We found your second team on Iska. There's also a plane there that keeps hovering around like a jet. We're not sure what's going on, so get down there and figure it out. Also, a helicopter will be provided for you. Good luck, and also maybe even a drone. Good luck to you, Commander. Over and out.
Alright. Alright, so that was just pretty much a quick little tiny demo. If you guys want to play it, it will be on the Steam Workshop alongside with Private 2. I'm more excited about, okay, so let's just talk about Private 1 now that it's finished. I know I said this is going to be 24 missions, but Private 1 was, and also as I always say, there's stuff to that subject to change, and it was. Private 1 is a good story, but it's very interesting because Private 2 kind of picks off where the third squad picks up. It's very interesting to see how this is going to play out, guys. Very interesting. Now, I showed you the other video when I was posting it, what was going on and how it was done and stuff. So, as you know, you will play as Isaac Commander. I want to let you know that I've decided to let you guys play as him. But this gets very, very difficult. I'm not going to lie. This gets very different because you're now going to be going into some territory you're not really familiar with. You're going to see things you just are really out of the ordinary. Iska. Iska is a made-up planet on Earth. Now, just before anybody gets their things in a wand, this is make-believe, this is not real, this is all fiction. It's not real. Never happened. It's just a good story, that's all it is. So let's talk about it. So there's so much that actually falls into the very last one that you can possibly imagine. Obviously, as you can see, I'm not going to spoil anything. But as you play the last mission, I'll give it probably about a month or two, maybe even a year, and I'll come back to it and explain to you what really happened and everything like that. But I can tell you this: Connor R Red 1 is either dead or captured. It depends on what you want to do. It's your choice. If you choose to not kill him and you choose to kill somebody else, that's okay too. If you don't play it, that's okay as well. But it's really up to you what really happens. Who do you play with? Who do you play as in the game Private? You play as Isaac Commander. You play as Squad 1. You play as Squad 2. And then you play as Squad 3. All three squads, counting Isaac Commander, that makes 4. The mission is extremely difficult. Not only the year is 2012. In 2012, that's right. You're probably thinking to yourself, well, isn't that where Isaac Commander's helicopter got shot down in Baghdad? That's true. It was. But the month, this is actually before his helicopter got shot down. If that makes any sense. So the month is June. His helicopter was shot down in November of 2012. Okay. So this takes place before Isaac Commander goes back into Baghdad and actually starts to attack all the enemies in Commander 1 and 2. Before that happens, and then Private 2, what's going to happen is Sergeant Rick is the traitor, and he's a bad guy. So Commander Isaac sends out a team to deal with him. So this actually takes place way before Isaac Commander goes into Baghdad when General Green tells him specifically not to do that. It's very interesting to all of the most and to see all the rest. It's very different, if you know what I mean. The interesting thing about it on the 2 is in Private 2, it's going to be very different. You're going to see something you haven't seen before. We're playing against a team that is far more dangerous than what he could possibly imagine. Very, very difficult here. When is Private 2 going to launch? Alright. I gotta yawn, holy cow. Alright, so Private 2 is going to launch right alongside Private 1. When Private 2 is done, I will send out a video on what's going to happen. Private 2 is a bigger story, 10 missions long, just like Private 1 was. And then you will be caught up of what actually happened in the events of November and May. So all this stuff happened in May. Private 2, that takes place in June. Literally a month after everything that started happening. Who are the bad guys? Sergeant Reek is a bad guy, you actually kill him. He's a bad guy, so you kill him first. Then it's just you'll see. It's a very different storyline. I'm more excited about the second one than I was the first one, but I was excited about the first one. I'm gonna show you what we've got here. All these that you can play as. They're just hints of what you feel like if you want to be able to play them and stuff like that. All the way up. But the main point of it is that I wanted to do this because it was supposed to happen I was supposed to create this in 2018, but I never got around to it. And I didn't know as much as I did now, so I'm giving you the mission now, so you guys can explore and have fun with it. You don't have to sub to it. Just watch the video, see what you think. If you like the video, then I'll post the video. I'll post the game I'll post the game and the second game when it's done, and we'll see how that happens, see how that goes, you know. But I'm very excited to show you guys all that. Okay.